It's you, isn't it? You're the mastermind of all this. Long time no see, Bertram. The mysterious villain of all the stuff that's going on lately was turned out to be Yon. Wonderful you can make it to my lair here, not to mention your engines, your number 3 engines, do that. Once we get done with number 3, I'll dispose the rest of the steam engines you kindly brought to here for me. Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Oh, Brennan, my old friend. So you think you've dodged the bullet away from my doom after I fired you from Mattel, and now you're waiting for Tom Hats here? Well, you got another thing coming. Brandon dodged the bullet. The bullet ended up hitting a piece of the wall in the warehouse. He didn't immediately get back up. At Yon. Yon! For God's sakes, Yon. Why have you been doing this? Why have you been treating all Island Soda Works, Tom Hannon, all the engines on it, like crap all this time? Why? Why have I been doing that? Why? Why is a powerful CEO who owns the official rights to Thomas and Friends and not the official owner of the actual engine himself? Huh? What do you expect I want? Top hat, I've been the owner of Mattel's been on the TNF for 2.5 decades now. Now, you will not get away with this. You won't, Yon. That's it. Tell me this instant. Why have I been doing all the stuff, all the crap, all the bombings, all the deaths you've been doing for the past few weeks? Explain your actions immediately. Huh. Well, let me tell you my story, Hat. It all started at one fateful day when you turned up my plans. We filed with Thomas for a new generation. That day was officially my betray of our friendship. So I decided to strike in twice and introduce 2 pointless characters. Oh, and you didn't mind. You just went and bought another racist character from my permission. So I had to take matters into my own hands. Think back to that day. Think back to that. That was done, and my Fonz terrorists first started on the day when Becca D exploded outside of Trotters farm. See, that bomb that was put on the tracks was originally never meant for Rebecca. You see, Bill and Ben was supposed to come down that track a few hours ago, but Rebecca was there at the wrong place, at the wrong time. So the bomb got her first before the 2 yellow twins will enter. After that first misguided plan, I decided to follow up with a much more successful plan. Remember that explosion at the Scully Inclines? That was on my plan. Wait a minute! It's all your fault that the handle is dead? Shut up, old square wheels! Now, as I was saying, I had to make it right, to make sure that it was perfect. So I hit the bomb, made the entire Earth collapse. For those of you who didn't know, Sahana was actually a fancy kidder from Blue Mystery. So, since he was a fancy kidder, I had to officially get rid of him. And luckily, that plan succeeded. And not to mention, you remember that day Edward derailed on the tracks at the goods yards? That was all my plan. He turned around. George, would you take a part of the story? Yes. It was true. Topham. Ever since I was excluded from the show, I started working from Mattel. I was supposed to find all the bad crap that's going on your railway. Mainly the flat rails part. As you know, there was only one demon with a face in the world. And being the kind villain I am, I briefly took care of that. Good as done. Oh, and another thing, I feel Neo's fuel tank exploding was also a little mini problem for me. You know, just to get two of you, to get everyone out of the side as well. Unfortunately, it didn't do much. Heck, it even only destroyed itself and probably have the brake fan. That was a kind of a misstep for me, actually. So, that goes my side of the plan. Figure, George. Now, where was I? Young continued his part of the story. So anyway, I decided to do one more little bombing before I got to the scrap heap part. Instead of all the things I chose Rex. Unlike Rebecca's, Rex's bombing was pretty successful, actually. I'm pretty proud of myself for all the hard, crafty work. And now, once me and my best friends, the Diesels, have finished disposing of your number 3 green engine, we're gonna dispose the rest of you. So, get down on the ground. I said get down on the ground now. Oh, there. I'm gonna be with you in just a few minutes. Now, where was I? Right. As you might have wondering, there's a big queer of leftover piece of dynamite for my bombing actions, and my plan is to have my best friend Bull over there. To lump up to a truck and then send this away and then smash into faintest and sheds, killing all the steam team members individually. And then once all the steam engines are done for, and Thomas is on left, my master plan will be complete. Oh yeah, and Diesel 10? Yeah, what do you want? You're gonna be my prime private engine. We will patrol over the island and make sure no fan service or any engines are survivors. You're gonna be one of the engines in the series, and you're gonna be my prime suspect. Well, thank you, Yarn. You are such very nice to me. Oh, Pinchy, back in the box. Man, you're getting too excited. Now if I can help it. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh no! Diesel's engine crashed in the back of Diesel 10, sending him almost hurtling to the dynamite. Oh no! Where are you going? The engine was filled to be Edward. What? You're not going to destroy all my friends, Diesel 10. I have standing idly by while you thieves keep blowing my friends here and there. This is for Rebecca. This is for Rex, and this is for Mr. Handle. Some sparks of Diesel 10's claw landed in the box full of dynamite, causing the lid on all of them to be fused. Thomas shot. Everyone get out of here! The place is gonna blow! Edward tried to move, but luckily, he forced Diesel 10 off the rails and quickly made a run for it. Edward quickly went to the side and grabbed Henry and pushed him, and then when the point switched, he pushed Henry forward. So wait guys, I'm coming! And Edward went forward. No! Young kept shooting at Edward. The shot at Edward's rotates, making Edward go off the tracks. Edward was damaged with tons of bullet holes in his boiler. Don't worry, Edward! Gordon cried. We're gonna help you! No, Young, get off on me! So Tom Hack got back up and he jumped into Henry's cab. Good, let's get out of here! But we need Edward! Oh, help him! Said a voice. Nia came racing out from the other side waiting to Edward. Edward, I got you, let's go! Nia! No, you go first, you go. Oh, I can't get you. Nia, just go! My sacrifice, I'm really nice one for the railway, go! Okay, need one more thing. Yes! You're the new number 2. George was panicking. I'm getting out of here as he went to the other exit. So Tom had stuck his head out of Henry's cab. Come on, Nia, we have to go quickly. Say Edward. Listen to Edward's words. Okay. Nia zoomed out of the way, and all the engines went out just in. Nia quickly called to Henry, and all the engines went out of the building just in time. At this point, Dynamite have always touched the fuse. Always touched a piece of dynamite, and it was too late. No! Oh my God, he's gone. The explosion caused almost the entire building to be destroyed. Nothing was salvageable. Everything was on fire. Not a single diesel remained in there. Fortunately, George managed to escape through the other entrance, and he landed on the sides on the other side of the tracks. Oh, this also gave him amnesia. Where am I? Who are those guys over there? Who am I? The only thing that was left to John was his left hand and gun is still intact in it. I can't believe it. Edward sacrificed himself to save us all. All those times for teasing him about being a little engine. I take those all back. I'm gonna be scarred for life. On that day, Sir Topham Hatt and all the citizens of Soda War spent no time and cleaned everything up. Andrew Bueno left was working as Sir Topham Hatt's assistant and stepped up to the plate and became the new CEO of Mattel. On that day, he put everything back to normal. The island of Soda War and Mattel were finally at peace again, and everything was back on track. The reboot was canceled, and the show continued on. Then came a special day, Soda War Day. Soda War Day. A glorious statue of Edward the Blue Engine was finally placed outside of Napoli Station in honor of his heroic sacrifice.
You guys, that statue over here is pretty pretty, isn't it?
Thomas noticed something odd about Nia. See, Nia, why are you still have your number 18? Shouldn't you got on with that and placed it to number 2 by now?
Oh yeah, Thomas, about that, Lucia. I say not to hit number 2. What are you talking about, Nia?
Percy was confused.
Wasn't it? You didn't say that was always Edward's last words. They told you to be the number 2 engine. Yeah, Percy, when you see him, Edward will always be this year as number 2. I'm okay if we're sticking as 18. No one can replace Edward. No one can.
Nia, that was a pretty amazing speech you gave. No one can replace Edward the Blue Engine. Yep, Thomas, and that's why that statue will always be in spirit of him, the true number 2 of the Northwestern Railway. And the engines, vehicles, and people all cried out in a giant hip hip hooray as they celebrated the most amazing and best Soda War Day.